Hey, how y'all doing? Baby, it's Friday. It's Friday. We done made it through the whole damn week. I missed 2 days. It's been a short week, baby. I had an absolute great time last night on the Blue Dot family meeting. I really enjoyed that. We had a lot of participation. The discussion was good. And baby, that's why we're all in this. I love the Blue Dot family meeting. It gets us together, and some voices get to be heard besides my ugly old ass. But I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to it. Travis will be with me the next time, so it'll be a little bit easier, I think. But it's Friday, and y'all know what that means. I got my beer right here. Y'all should have that beer good and iced down. It should be good and cold. Open that up with my lucky San Antonio penny and pour it into my crooked glass from Esther Ramirez and say salute to the Blue Dot family, baby. I'm getting to really like that beer. Anyway, y'all know the rest of the story when you go to get that beer. Put that bud in the bowl, baby. Let's get this weekend kicked off right. We all need to relax a little bit. There's a whole lot of shit going on. Ain't none of it pretty. Ain't a damn bit of it pretty. It makes it look damn ugly what we're going through. I got mail. I got a card from Miss Claudia Garcia up in St. Paul, Minnesota, baby. Claudia has been with us. She wrote it in here. She said, John, I've been with you from the beginning. I know that, darling. I have seen your name down there in the comments when there was just, very few viewers back then. She sent a beautiful card that says you brighten our day. And thanks for all the sunshine, baby. That's me. I'm a ray of freaking sunshine, baby. And she also put enough in there that she said, buy yourself a taco, baby. And that's what I do. My favorite place to get a taco around here is Carmen's. It's right up here on, now it's called the Bluncher Cafe. But Carmen still works there, so she makes great tacos, and that's where I go, baby. And I got a letter, baby. I got a letter. I knew who it was from when I seen the top of the envelope there. It says, Mary Ann McLaughlin from Royal Oak, Michigan, baby. Thank you very much. I'm halfway through with this one. I haven't read the whole letter yet. I'm already a day or two behind. Mary Ann likes to write us a letter, and it covers the full month. And what I like about getting Mary Ann's letters is when I go to read them, it's like recapping last month. Everything we talked about, everything that was going on in the news and everything she talks about and her reactions to it. I enjoy that. Mama enjoys it. So Mary Ann, we appreciate that. That's my neighbor running up and down. Yeah, he can hear me out here. Every once in a while, he knows what I'm doing. That's all right. I love an audience. That's why I got y'all, baby. To let y'all know what's going on. And there's a lot going on, baby, in our country. There's a lot going on. But hey, Donnie is getting ready for 2020, baby. You can already see the activity behind the scenes of what's going on today, baby. Today we learned out Rudy Giuliani went over to the Ukraine, baby, to investigate all that Paul Manafort stuff. I guess he's over there trying to get Paul Manafort's ass out of a crack before Paul just dies in jail, which is probably what Paul's going to do. But he's not only doing that, he's going over there, because, I guess, to try to garner support for Donnie in the next election. That's the way I see it, baby. And also, he's also looking into some Joe Biden stuff over there. Are you shitting me, you little scumbag maggot? New York City mayor, my ass. You should have quit while you were ahead, baby. You were America's mayor at one time. Now you're just a little political worm crawling around in the scum of everything you can find. Lie through your ass and throw your integrity out the window. Hell yeah, I really don't care. It's part of the job, baby. But he's going over to the Ukraine to try to stir up a little business and Mike Pompeo, baby. Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, he's going over to Russia, baby. He's got a meeting with Putin. He's got a one-on-one with Putin, I guess, to get the marching orders for the 2020 election. That's what I see going on. He's going over there to what did he say? to increase bilateral conditions and all that, make a trade deal or some shit with Russia. That's what he's doing over there. He's trying to ease the sanction. He's trying to get all buddy-buddy with Russia, baby. Because that's what the administration sells, baby. It's all Russia. Let's be friends with Russia. Let's be friends with everybody over there. If they'll help Donnie. If they'll help Donnie win. They all go over there. They'd recruit the devil, baby. Are you shitting me? This whole Republican Party, I keep saying it, is just so disgusting. Russia's in this thing for one thing, to destroy our democracy. They don't want us to have a strong democracy. They don't want us to be a power on the world stage. No. Baby, they want us diminished, baby. They want us quarreling amongst ourselves. They want us to allow a dictator into our house. And we can't let that happen, baby. That's what this is all about. It's like, matter of fact, last night I was having a great time, and our buddy Mitch, one of our Blue Dots, he brought up, he said, John, we need to have a protest, buddy. And I'm all in on that shit. We need to be in the street. We need to be in the street outright in front of Congress, demanding our lawmakers do something about this shit. Now, Mitch has the idea of July 7th. That's the Sunday after the July 4th holiday. That's a doable date, people. That's a doable date. I haven't figured out all the logistics of how I'll get my ass there, but that's doable, baby. And we need to do that. We need to be in the street. We need to reinforce the belief that we have a law and order country. That's what Donnie was saying all the time. I'm the law and order president. Are you shitting me? Law and order, you don't know what the words mean, you disgusting little criminal, you. You sit in our house, and now you want a blanket presidential privacy shit. And get my thoughts together. Presidential privilege over all of the Mueller report, and now we find out Mueller's not going to be testifying either, although the Attorney General had said, yeah, let him testify, let him say whatever he wants, I don't have a problem. Evidently that's changed, because Mueller's not going to testify, baby, and I believe the only reason is because he was told not to, because he's still an employee of the Department of Justice. And Don McGahn ain't coming either. That's what Donnie's lawyers are saying. He ain't going either. He's presidential cover right there, too. We ain't going to let him talk. This whole disgusting administration is trying to put a blanket over everything so nobody can see anything. The House Finance Committee just sent out 2 subpoenas today. One to the IRS and one to Steve Mnuchin himself. Hand over his taxes. They have a right to them. The law says they shall turn them over. Now, Steve Mnuchin, he's a pretty educated fellow, I guess. He looks like it with all them glasses on and all that shit and all that money he's got up stuck up his ass. He must be pretty intelligent. So I assume that he knows what the word shall means. But here's the thing. They don't give a shit what it means. They don't give a shit about your little subpoena. They don't give a crap about your judge's order. They don't give a shit. It's their country, baby. That's what they're telling you. This is Trump land, baby. We don't have to abide by the law, and we don't have to follow your rules. It's exactly what they're saying. The only reason that Donnie was not indicted is because of the OLC guidance that says a sitting president cannot be indicted. The Office of Legal Counsel, some lawyer in the White House said, oh, you can't do this because it invades upon the president's ability to do his job. He doesn't do his job. Have you seen his Twitter feed? That's his job. He sits on Twitter trying to find something to retweet. Oh, look at this is Nazi shit. That's what he does. Sitting around on his bed with his bucket of chicken watching all the TVs, baby, to make sure he's in the news. Are they talking about me? Are they saying things about me? That's what he's interested in. It's time to challenge that, baby. That's why we need to be in the street. We need to challenge that. What, over 700, it might be 800, it might be 1,000 by now have signed the letter saying that they read the Mueller report, the redacted version, and if it had been anybody else other than a sitting president, well, he'd have his ass indicted. He'd have his ass indicted. But only because he's president can we not do that. That is telling you that the president of this country, the man the people elected, is above the law. Doesn't matter about your law. He is above all that. Can he get away with shooting somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue? I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it. How far is it before we see somebody like Donnie? Oh, well, you didn't do good at that discussion over there at the talks here. I'm sorry, we're going to have to go out here and execute your ass. Something like Kim Jong-un does like that shit. That's what the story reported was. That the negotiating team that went to Japan for the summit, well, may have been executed because they didn't do a good job. And if Donnie could get away with that shit, you bet your ass he would, baby. He is the kind to try to incite a crowd to violence in his support. That's who we're dealing with. We've seen it in the last campaign, and he is still campaigning. He never stopped. He doesn't have time for presidential shit to do. Protect this country. Do you think Pompeo's going to bring up that Russian shit coming in to our house when he goes to meet with him? I don't think so. If Donnie ain't got the balls to, you going to tell me Pompeo's going to go over there and get in Putin's face? I don't think so, baby. Going to go over there and talk about trade. Maybe even get a little inside political information on where they ought to make their next effort. In what state can Russia help? These are Americans these Russians are turning. Those people that voted for Donnie, probably highly tempted by Russian agents and Russian bullshit that they fed to them. And they believed it, and they suck up with this asshole. I'm voting for Donnie. He's the greatest man in the world. He's a suck-ass con man liar who conned your ass. Look at me. I'm a filthy rich guy. Millions, billions, millions. And he owes every dime of it to Russia. Russia owns his ass. People like the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia own his ass. And they own Jared Kushner's ass too. That's the world we're living in while we see Joe Bolton and John Bolton up there puffing up in Iran. Like I said before, baby, you want to see where the target is? Look at the map of military bases in the Middle East, baby. We got Iran surrounded, baby. We have Iran surrounded. Where do you think the next big shit's going to be? I don't want to see that crap. I don't want to see that. When Obama was in office, we were on a path with negotiations with Iran to turn down the temperature in the Middle East. But Donnie came in, and just like everything else that had Obama's name on it, he starts kicking it over and shitting on it. That's what Donnie does because he can't stand the fact that that black man, Mr. Obama, will be forever known in history as one of the greatest presidents, while this little asshole that's in there now will be known as a treasonous traitor, a scum-sucking dog that raped and pillaged this country for every dime he could get out of it. Him and his little family of thieves. Throw his little melanoman wife in there too. I don't much like her ass. Can't sit in you. The guy that she gets to do the speech, the keynote speaker at her Be Best speech. Where was that? I don't want to miss that shit. Anyway, he's an ex-Fox News guy who got fired because he was sending out dick pics, pictures of his privates to the ladies. Or Fox fired him, so of course let Melania stick him up on stage to be an example of Be Best. It's a con job. Everything from her little program of Be Best. Oh yeah, we got you, baby. And Be Best at what? Showing your ass? The whole freaking family is really good for that. Every one of them show their ass. You're just happen to have pictures taken of it, baby. That's all. Anyway, I saw a story out of Palmdale, California. Palmdale, California. Baby, nice area, I understand. Pretty ritzy place out there. Palmdale, I've heard about it lots of times. Well, a principal, a female principal, and 3 female teachers, and I didn't bother to write down their names because the little disgusting pukes just won't really deserve recognition. But that principal, she was on course, baby. She was on course to become the superintendent of the district. She was the next one that was going to be, everybody knew it in town, evidently. Well, I bet you she ain't going to make it now. They're all on leave. The principal and the 3 teachers are all on leave because they shared a few pictures on social media. And the first picture was of a noose that somebody had tacked up in the hallway of the school. A noose. The next picture is of the principal holding the noose up and the 3 other teachers, and they're all pointing and laughing. Oh, look what we found. This is just really cute. We just had a school shooting, baby. Another school shooting, I should say. Another, and there will be a next one. I don't know what they found funny about that news. The school is practically all white teachers, staff. They do have students of color in that school. And that noose, well, that ain't too funny to them. But evidently the principal thinks it's a hoot. Because she put it all out on her social media. So all the world could see that we get a big chuckle out here in Palmdale, California if we find a noose hanging in the school. We have a long way to go, people. As far as we have made it, and as far as we have progressed as a society to try to make it an inclusive place, there are still, whether knowledgeable or not, within their own psychic, they have to understand laughing at that is not funny. A principal, you'd think they know that. Teachers that are teaching kids in that school, you would think they'd know that. But they don't. I don't know if they're deep down racist assholes. But other races think you are when you do that shit. We have to clean our house, baby. All over the place. Since this man has been in our house, since this disgusting little maggot has crawled into our White House, things have turned ugly in this country. Oh, but John, the stock market's doing great. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? It's fallen the last couple of days, inching its way back up a little bit today. Aren't you happy? Because is that what it is? Is money? Just put the price of the country on the table. How much do you want for your freedoms, for your democracy? What is the price that you are willing to accept to give that up? Because that's the question every time I hear that. How much are you willing to watch this country go down the tubes? As long as the stock market and multimillionaires are making bundles of money. Oh yeah, you'll get your little bit in your 401k. Don't worry about it. Chump change, baby, compared to what they're making. You'll get your chump change. We have work to do, baby. Mucho trabajo. I say it all the time, baby. We have mucho trabajo. A lot of work to do to fix our country in so many different ways. But it starts with standing up and impeaching that asshole and calling him out for the crimes that he has committed. That's what the law says. It's what our Constitution says. It's what we've been brought up all our life to believe, is that no man in this country is above the law. But then again, we used to sing red and yellow, black and white. They are all precious in his sight when we were all in kindergarten, in school, in Sunday school or some shit. Yes, sir. All inclusive, baby. Well, some of them grew up not believing that. So it's our duty to fight for them and to fight for all of us. So yeah, Mitch's idea of July 7th sounds mighty damn good. A march to take back this country. A march to enforce the Constitution that we live under. That's what we need to do, baby. How we do it? Probably better minds than mine. I'm no big organizer of shit, but I'm 100% behind it. I'm thinking it's what this country needs is a massive, massive show of power, of who holds that power. And it's you, baby. It's you, it's me. We hold that power. And it is only by the multiplication of numbers is that power effective. And we need to do that, baby. Anyway, that's about all I got. Did I miss anything? Russia's trying to damage our electoral confidence. I got that shit covered, I guess. Comey's not surprised about Comey on last night. I saw part of it, and then I had to go live, and we had a visit with family, but I want to watch the rest of it. Probably get the highlights off something. Rudy Giuliani, Donnie wants John Kerry prosecuted under... That's what I mean, baby. Hey, it's already started, baby. And they're not being nice about this shit. They're going to crawl down in the ditch with Russia, with Ukraine, with anybody else they can find out on this 2020 campaign. So we don't need to play nice with thieves and robbers and liars and cheats. We don't need to play nice with them. We don't have to be afraid to institute the law, to follow the law, to hold them accountable. We cannot be afraid to do that. Because if we are accomplices to it. We turn a blind eye to it. And we can't do that, baby. We can't turn a blind eye. We got to follow it. Anyway, that's about all I got. Friday's here, so enjoy it. Be responsible, be careful, and make it through a whole weekend and all that shit. The people at work next week are dying to see you, so make sure that you get back there safely. Like, share, subscribe. John Burdeville, Blue Dot in Texas, baby. Let your blue light shine. Let it shine as much as you can. The work is starting. We had the midterms. We won. We knew it was going to start afterwards, and it has started, baby. There's a lot to do here, and we cannot weaken our resolve. We must be a force to be reckoned with. The people of this country have to demand that our lawmakers follow the same laws that they apply to us. So let's do that. John Burdeville on Facebook, John Burdeville Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Go by there and join the family. There's Blue Dot Family. There's JBS Blue Dot Family. Y'all go. There's a lot of Blue Dot sites. Go out there and join one and get involved in the conversation, baby. It's not about growing my following. It's about growing your family. All of us, baby. All of us pushing together for all of us. Anyway, y'all take care. I think. Oh no! Wait! I almost forgot to hit the button. But I didn't this time. We want to thank all our Patreon members for donating every month to keep this show going. Those that donate on PayPal and missed it again. Yeah. All these people, we're so thankful for them, and we appreciate your support in keeping this thing going. Y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all later. Bye.